Everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming. This is The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 9, Eugene Won't Betray. Warning, this will contain predictions and spoilers. And I never thought I would do a video about Dr. Eugene Porter, but recently there's been so much chat about him becoming a traitor, someone had to defend him. This video will contain some spoilers, it will contain some predictions, and also a little bit of future speculation. So let's start out and talk about what AMC actually said on the topic about this coming season. We'll meet new survivors in incredible places, reads AMC's intriguing synopsis. We'll see Rick and the group tested in ways we've never seen before, and we'll see treachery from people we trust. So let's start out and talk about the new survivors that they're referring to. We do have confirmation that there is a new group referred to as the Garbage Pail Kids. We've seen the girl with the binoculars looking onto the group, so that is confirmed. The next topic is going to be Rick's group will be tested in ways that we never thought. They're going to have to hide Daryl. They're going to have to play along with Simon as he makes the visit. They will have the insight into communication, but they're going to have to go along with the game, and there will be traitors. So traitors, Gregory is an obvious traitor, but at this point I'm sure no one trusts Gregory, so that's not what they're talking about. But so many people have zoomed in on, we'll see treachery from people we trust. Digital Times, Movie Pilot, Mashable, other YouTubers, The Christian Post have all wanted to label someone a traitor because they assume it's someone from Rick's inner circle. So who are most of these sites labeling? It's Eugene. Eugene is being labeled a traitor. Unbelievable. Eugene is not a traitor. Eugene is a prisoner of war. Never went voluntarily, and the reason he's being labeled a traitor is because of some spoiler information that's starting to leak out there. It's complicated, but it doesn't mean that he's turning on Rick's group. When Daryl was imprisoned, Daryl was defiant. He tried to escape. No one thought for 1 minute that he would ever betray the group in Alexandria. Eugene is a little bit more complicated. We'll talk about that in a second. This is the traitor. It says we will see treachery from people we trust. Richard is trusted. He's in Ezekiel's inner circle. He is the one they're talking about. Hopefully you saw my previous video where we went step by step and talk about Richard's diabolical schemes. But there's also going to be a little bit more treachery. Rosita and Sasha are going rogue, and they are going to defy Rick's wishes. Rick wants to prepare the group, but Sasha and Rosita are going to free Eugene and also kill Negan. These images were posted way back in October on Spoiling Dead's fan page. Here you can see Sasha. Also beside Sasha, we've got Rosita. They are going to go through the town and just wreak havoc. They're going to set a car on fire. They're going to run into some saviors. They're going to kill some people. It is going to be madness and bedlam all over the place. This is a very unlikely partnership. The girls have teamed up. They have a mission. They're going to free Eugene and they're going to kill Negan. However, the sanctuary is not a place where one just storms in. It is protected. Got a lot of security there, and sadly, Sasha will make it in to complete the mission, or attempt to complete the mission. Rosita will be locked out. Rosita's not going to die, but there will be more to that in the future. Sasha goes in. She meets up with Eugene. Unfortunately, Eugene does not want to be saved. Eugene is manufacturing for Negan. Eugene's smarter than people think. He has a plan. We'll talk about his plan at the end of this video, but he can work from the inside. Sadly, Sasha will get captured because of it, which further complicates Eugene's storyline. But Eugene builds up a little status. Here you can see Carl getting the rounds. Imagine Eugene being sort of, that person people look up to. He relishes the role, but he doesn't let it get to his head. And as mentioned, Sasha will be captured. She will take on Holly's story arc and share some not so pleasant moments with Dirty Davy. However, Negan may come to the rescue. More to that by the time we get to episode number 16. Let's get back to Eugene and remind everybody once again why Eugene cannot be a traitor. Remember all the things that Eugene has went through. I mean, Eugene has been a very loyal participant from day one since he's been in the group. His relationship with Abraham, remember the bullet recipe, the bro hug right before they went to the lineup. Eugene, when he wanted to go on the mission, said, "I will be your anchor man. Yes, I damn will." Trying to prove his loyalty to Rick, that he fits in. Remember, Eugene could not bear to watch anything that happened to Abraham and Glenn. Multiple scenes where he's covering up his eyes. Just couldn't stand the pain. Also, Eugene and Abraham, that respect, that competition back and forth, always trying to look good in Abraham's eyes. And then every once in a while, Eugene would actually win. But Eugene is going to win, but it's not going to be until season number 8. So Eugene's master plan, this is a lot of speculation, but stay tuned for this. Eugene is going to make bullets for Negan, but they're going to be blanks. When they go into all-out war, what better way to sabotage the group than to create a bunch of bullets that don't even work? There's multiple reasons why this is going to happen. And remember, I'm doing this a season in advance. First of all, Eugene has always been a wimp, but in the comics, he actually becomes a tough guy a little bit later on. He's doing all this for Rosita. People forget there's this love affair. He's always had this infatuation with Rosita, and it takes full circle in the comics. So Eugene being able to help the group win the war will allow him to become the hero, a little bit more of a tough guy, and to get the woman of his dreams. You can read a little bit of the comic dialogue here. That's honestly not even remotely a concern for me. I'll take you in whatever size or shape you're comfortable in. I just want you to be happy. So don't think that Eugene is going to turn on the group. Eugene has too much love. He's after too much respect. And next season, Eugene will finally be that badass that we always hoped he would be. Thanks everyone for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. My name is Killshot, and look for more videos in the future. Leave your comments below. Peace.